stable, I feel able to turn the tables, I could do this. Just keep moving, keep your hands up, stupid. I feel lucid, a new view, and I can see the end, I can see my future, I can view it. It's right there for the taking. Everything I've ever wanted, dreams are just waiting. I just gotta fight for it, willing to die for it, willing to like soreness, I just need a hike for it.
I'm standing up cause I've had enough. I won't give up, I'm a champion.
As long as I'm breathing, I'm not retreating. I could be bleeding, I'll take a beating and keep on proceeding. I'm not fatiguing, cause once I enter the ring, I'll be undefeated. My hands stable, I feel able to turn the tables, I could do this. Just keep moving, keep your hands up, stupid. I feel lucid, a new view, and I can see the end, I can see my future, I can view it. It's right there for the taking. Everything I've ever wanted, dreams are just waiting. I just gotta fight for it, willing to die for it, willing to like soreness, I just need a hike for it.
I'm standing up cause I've had enough. I won't give up, I'm a champion.
As long as I'm breathing, I'm not retreating. I could be bleeding, I'll take a beating and keep on proceeding. I'm not fatiguing, cause once I enter the ring, I'll be undefeated. My hands stable, I feel able to turn the tables, I could do this. Just keep moving, keep your hands up, stupid. I feel lucid, a new view, and I can see the end, I can see my future, I can view it. It's right there for the taking. Everything I've ever wanted, dreams are just waiting. I just gotta fight for it, willing to die for it, willing to like soreness, I just need a hike for it.
I'm standing up cause I've had enough. I won't give up, I'm a champion.
As long as I'm breathing, I'm not retreating. I could be bleeding, I'll take a beating and keep on proceeding. I'm not fatiguing, cause once I enter the ring, I'll be undefeated. My hands stable, I feel able to turn the tables, I could do this. Just keep moving, keep your hands up, stupid. I feel lucid, a new view, and I can see the end, I can see my future, I can view it. It's right there for the taking. Everything I've ever wanted, dreams are just waiting. I just gotta fight for it, willing to die for it, willing to like soreness, I just need a hike for it.
I'm standing up cause I've had enough. I won't give up, I'm a champion.
As long as I'm breathing, I'm not retreating. I could be bleeding, I'll take a beating and keep on proceeding. I'm not fatiguing, cause once I enter the ring, I'll be undefeated. My hands stable, I feel able to turn the tables, I could do this. Just keep moving, keep your hands up, stupid. I feel lucid, a new view, and I can see the end, I can see my future, I can view it. It's right there for the taking. Everything I've ever wanted, dreams are just waiting. I just gotta fight for it, willing to die for it, willing to like soreness, I just need to hike for it.
I'm standing up 'cause I've had enough. I won't give up, I'm a champion.
As long as I'm breathing, I'm not retreating. I could be bleeding, I'll take a beating and keep on proceeding. I'm not fatiguing, 'cause once I enter the ring, I'll be undefeated. My hand's stable, I feel able to turn the tables, I could do this. Just keep moving, keep your hands up, stupid. I feel lucid, a new viewing. I can see the end, I can see my future, I can view it. It's right there for the taking. Everything I've ever wanted, dreams are just waiting. I just gotta fight for it, willing to die for it, willing to like soreness, I just need to hike for it.
I'm standing up 'cause I've had enough. I won't give up, I'm a champion.
As long as I'm breathing, I'm not retreating. I could be bleeding, I'll take a beating and keep on proceeding. I'm not fatiguing, 'cause once I enter the ring, I'll be undefeated. My hand's stable, I feel able to turn the tables, I could do this. Just keep moving, keep your hands up, stupid. I feel lucid, a new viewing. I can see the end, I can see my future, I can view it. It's right there for the taking. Everything I've ever wanted, dreams are just waiting. I just gotta fight for it, willing to die for it, willing to like soreness, I just need to hike for it.
I'm standing up 'cause I've had enough. I won't give up, I'm a champion.
As long as I'm breathing, I'm not retreating. I could be bleeding, I'll take a beating and keep on proceeding. I'm not fatiguing, 'cause once I enter the ring, I'll be undefeated. My hand's stable, I feel able to turn the tables, I could do this. Just keep moving, keep your hands up, stupid. I feel lucid, a new viewing. I can see the end, I can see my future, I can view it. It's right there for the taking. Everything I've ever wanted, dreams are just waiting. I just gotta fight for it, willing to die for it, willing to like soreness, I just need to hike for it.
I'm standing up 'cause I've had enough. I won't give up, I'm a champion.
As long as I'm breathing, I'm not retreating. I could be bleeding, I'll take a beating and keep on proceeding. I'm not fatiguing, 'cause once I enter the ring, I'll be undefeated. My hands stay.
Hello everybody and welcome to Wade Under Gaming. This is Wade Under here with Sean the Scarp Skankel, bringing you yet another game in the MLMA. This time round it's, the best of 5 semi-finals. It's gonna be in the blue corner, reverse push up against Omnipotence in the red. It's going to be a cracker of a game, I'm excited to see what the outcome's going to be. Who is going to face Madagascar in the grand final, second place this weekend on Sunday? But without further ado, let me hand you over to Skarpskenkel as he leads us through the beginning bits of this game.
Yeah, 100%. Good evening, everyone. And before I kick it off, please hit that like, share, and subscribe button. Please take note, tonight is a best of 5, right? Viewers, which side are you favoring to take the W here, and who will be our final teams going to the final? This is definitely going to be exciting to watch.
Definitely going to be a cracker of the game. Both teams showing very strong performances in the quarterfinals to get here into the semis. But as we wait for the teams to ready up, and as we watch Nightbot go wild and do what Nightbot does best, and troll all the chatters and viewers, we're just waiting for what's going on.
SR Shake needs to reboot his game.
They have a few minutes to do this because we're already behind schedule, and if this goes into the 5th game, we're looking at roughly around 2.5 hours. So let's hope everything gets cracking very, very soon. While I get a late night snack.
It sounds nice. Viewers, guess what Waylander is snacking on?
So the vote so far, 75% to 25% in the favor of Omnipotence. Say Omnipotence, right? It's with a CE. I'm actually looking. Is it with a CE? Their name.
It is a CE at the end, bro. There's a bit of CE short there. But nonetheless. Alright, sorted. We are good to go. Let me just get both teams ready. And let's go. Good luck and have fun to both teams. Starting now.
Well, Barry,
I see that
I'm always eating something.
the viewers the votes, the poll changed a bit, so it's 60% for Omnipotence to take the W. It's not that dominant anymore. So reverse push coming in as the underdogs, but will the viewers' curse come through tonight?
Yeah, we'll see. Or will the viewers call it right? Who knows? We'll only find out at the end of the good few games.
Let's take a non-currency gamble here, guys. How far do you think the matches are going to reach tonight? Is it going to be a quick rundown and a clean sweep, 3-0, or will we go 4-1, or maybe 2-3? Who knows? As Hashiri fans out the Ruby, that meta hero is not playing in the first match.
So interestingly, Skarpskenkel, I was having a conversation with Crack Dust Crusader, and he was pointing out that in MPL so far, Ruby has been dropped off in terms of pick rate.
Oh, really?
Yeah. I was quite interested to hear that. But as we know, right, our meta is formed there, the Philippines and Indonesia. But into the bans once again. It's Camilla and Hayabusa being taken out of the equation. Omnipotence going for the Hayabusa ban, and RVP, Reverse Push, responding with the Camilla. So,
Yeah.
without the Camilla and the Kadita as well. So, it looks like they don't want to have sort of the assassin style to face up against to dive the backline and cause a lot of chaos. Because, I mean, that's what Hayabusa and Kadita are famous for. Whereas Reverse Push are eliminating the potential for team fight. Like two heroes that are very, very team fight orientated.
And I will revive it.
Ooh, 100%. As a Reverse Push bans out the Clint. So would that then mean if Omnipotence is banning out the backline divers, would that then mean that they are going to go for a set potential lineup or a tanky lineup as they ban out the Terizla?
So probably a tanky lineup. I'm expecting to see a Fred or a Barats in the jungle for them, since they're removing these like a high mobility jungler and a mage that can burst the backline. The Clint ban from the side of Reverse Push is definitely a respect ban, since we saw it's a shake on the Clint in the last game that they played against Immortal Order, doing a ton of damage in the second game that they played. Didn't get the MVP in that match. That was their ex-laner who did an excellent job. As we see, just speaking about the ex-laner, looks like they're going to be locking onto Phoveus. So Phoveus, as we all know, when he's open, very good pick, very difficult to counter and deal with. Just very tanky, has a lot of sustain and skills that cause both CC and a bunch of damage.
Can we take a moment? Do you think Doji took the Bruno on purpose to remove it from SR Shake?
Very, very possible, but also at this moment in time, and not just here in South Africa, but also in the MPL, Bruno is a very viable pick at this moment. It's the changes to Malefic Gun that gives him that crazier attack range, and it's basically crit for days. So that's the why Bruno is currently back in the meta.
No, Bruno has always been doing a lot of damage, single target damage, bro. Bruno does deserve his respect. As we see Mao Sama picking up the Kufra, and it seems like B612 will be picking up the CC. As we see Kaio underscore 799 picked up the Tigreal, and Cyberwolf with the Hilda.
Hilda is actually a hero that's currently being slept upon a little bit. Hilda, quite a strong pick rate in the Indonesian and Philippine servers at this moment. Very high pick rate. I'm not sure, and this year was something that I was thinking about. I was like, why? You know, because Hilda's not been meta for a very, very long time. Why suddenly is Hilda being picked so much? Usually it's being picked on Rome, but here I'm assuming that it's going to be XP lane since we do have a Tigreal. Kill switch going for that Eudora pick. Eudora, if you remember Scarp's Gangle in the quarterfinals, was one that I was saying like I'm not a fan of Eudora. It's not my favorite hero in the world to play in 5-man. But kill switch, well, he was pressing that switch and killing everybody.
100%, bro. I remembered that, and I wanted to mention it because sorry, my bad. Kill switch was very deadly on that Eudora, as Super Zaidi banned out the Claude and Omnipotence banned out the Veil. So what will SR Shake ban out for their last ban to the side of Omnipotence in this first match?
It's going to be an interesting one. Possibly another jungle, I would assume. Or maybe even a mage, since they haven't picked that yet. Mao Sama as well as B612 picking up the Kufra and CC respectively. Mouse Armor had some awesome plays in the quarterfinals with that Kufra. It seems to be one of his favorite picks, and well, based on the way he was playing, you could really see why. B612 also doing an excellent job on the CC in the quarterfinals. Toji, as I'm sure everybody knows, very strong marksman. Literally, I haven't seen him on the Bruno all that much, but any marksman in his hands is very devastating. But it definitely looks like they're going for an assassin jungle. Could it possibly be a joy coming through here for the side of reverse push? Because we do see the Saber ban coming out.
Yeah, the Saber ban was definitely a respect ban because Omnipotence did play with the Saber quite a few times.
Yeah.
And we did mention we don't like him in the 5-man because he's better suited for a solo, a rank setup. But yeah, once again, Omnipotence proved us wrong with the set heroes. And oh my, just look at the calls that you made earlier. Andre 956 Duff picks up the barrage, just as you said it might be. As Hashirimi picks up the Aurora, and Super Zaidi seems like we'll be going with the X-Borg.
Forget your work very well on the side of the first push. I can also see, I mean, the clincher was the Zushin ban. The moment you saw Zushin being banned out, even though it was the 5th ban, you knew they were going tanky all the way.
Straight up. As there's 3 tanks in the lineup for Omnipotence.
Which is what makes the X-Borg a really good pick because of the true damage. It could have either been an X-Borg or an Alpha, one of the two would have worked out really well for the side of reverse push, but they're going for the X-Borg pick. A little bit slower in terms of proccing that true damage compared to an Alpha, but still equally strong. Issa Shake picking up a very good hero, one that we haven't featured at all in the MLMA so far, in the Natan.
Definitely, bro. So the viewers are asking you to work your magic and asking who do you think is going to win?
Based on the draft, very tricky.
I can neither confirm nor deny without my superior present.
This is actually very difficult to call. Both teams have both early and late game potential, though. The Natan with the Inspire can be, it's a glass cannon with Inspire. It's either Natan is gonna pop off and melt literally everybody, or he's gonna get caught out and he's gonna die. That's what Inspire does on Natan. I mean, normally on your marksman you want to have a bit of safety, like a flicker, purify, something to get out of harm's way when you're going to get engaged upon with the CC that is present for the side of reverse push. But anyway, we get to see how things turn out.
Oh, there's Tigra waiting in the bot lane. Is he going to go for the way that MLBB shows you now to play? The Roma needs to stick with the gold lane.
I think they tried to get a flicker pushback here to try and get an early first blood on the gold laner. Knowing that the Barats will be more or less okay in the jungle by himself.
That dinosaur can do so much and sustain so much at the same time. As we see the rotations coming to the gold lane. This first engagement is going to be very interesting.
Yeah, Eudora has been spotted out as we see Super Zadie, and they're trying to get into position to hit that last insanity of single shot yet, trying to get a bit of farm stolen away. Yes, there is some farm stolen away, but does Tochi know he's being camped out? Is the stuns coming in? Yes, it is. Should be first blood going to kill switch on the Eudora. So nice camp there from Omnipotence.
Very much so. Just giving them that 700 gold lead early on.
So Hilda getting a bit of poke onto the CC. CC, one of the few heroes who can definitely deal with the Hilda in the XP lane. Because, I mean, whatever damage Hilda dishes out, CC's just going to bring it back again. Just spin that yo-yo and heal up once more. Ooh, nice from Andre there. I thought he was going to go in with the full combination, but deciding against it. Just a bit of poke. So now it's time for the turtle fight. As we can see, both teams setting up quite nicely. CC getting into the backline, gets that ultimate off. Kufra with the follow-up. Aurora, freezing glacier. It's gonna be Hilda taken down. Barat has to escape, but the last insanity comes out from the X-Borg, forcing the Eudora away once more. Tigreal with a pull back onto the Kufra, but there you see Super Zadie trying to get his frog armor back up, but engaging onto the Barat. He's attacking Poibo. Tyrants rot slightly in the wrong direction, but there's Tigreal with the implosion play coming out there, pushing the CC back onto the turret. It's a 2 for well, actually a 1-for-1 exchange, because it looks like with the kill that went through earlier.
100%, but I think that was a revenge kill onto the CC, if I'm being honest, with that CC diving into the backline. As we know, Omnipotence doesn't like backline divers.
That is true. So we got another pick off there. It was Export getting the kill onto the Hilda. She tried to contest for that objective.
Oh, the gold lead is not favoring it. Well, never mind. The gold lead to the favor of reverse push, just with that turtle and the pick-off kill in that exchange.
But Omnipotence pulling that slightly even. It's Isha. If we just check the gold after this engagement, we'll just check the gold and item bolts really quickly. As both teams set up here, but we do see Hilda in the mid lane, but just switching back. Oh, what a jump in by Kufra. Tyrants up against the wall against 2. This is going to be the follow-up. Bruno coming in here. It was the implosion play. The freezing glacier. What a catch there from the Aurora. Double kill goes to the Bruno. With that, the goal lead has now... It's still not that massive, but still in the favor of reverse push. But it's the Bruno and Nathan who are really picking up the gold at this moment in time. Is it going to be the battle of the marksmen to determine who wins this game?
Ooh, as we see, the Nathan's ult gets committed just to get that Bruno away from the turret.
So,
as we see, the turtle spawns up in 14 seconds.
Nice camp here from Andre. Wants to engage onto the X-Borg, but taking so much damage. Does get the Daytona charge off here, but he's gonna get melted down. Lovely play from Hashira. Okay, Hashirimi. Oh, but there's a last insanity coming out once more. Will this be a double kill? Going to the X-Borg. Yes, it is. Double kill. Issa Shake on the Natan. Made the rotation towards try and help his team after poking down the Bruno. Toji on the Bruno. And so it's going to be Hashirimi who's going to recall. So not starting off that turtle immediately. Kufra making a beautiful rotation here. He's charging up. He wants to get the set. He gets the set. He's jumping in there. Damage comes out from Bruno under the turret. That's just another kill going to Toji there, who is sitting at 3-1-0. At this moment in time in the game, but action taking place here around the turtle. Barat's tried to come in for the steal, but it was a retrieve from Super Zadie there on the X-Borg. Hilda, lots of poke coming through, wants to get rid of the frog armor, but she's taking so much damage in return. Kufra charging up once more, decides against it. Oh, but there we see Eudora in the bot lane. I thought she was going to go for a stun in there.
Bro, this is stuns on stuns on stuns. I see people are singing the Barney song there in the chat.
Ooh, last insanity into the backline, taking down the Barats once more. Mega kill for Super Zadie. Oh, but there comes the Eudora with the implosion play, but there's CC just trying to control certain things up here. Hilda taking a lot of damage, uses the bush very nicely there from Cyberwolf as they get the return kill. Oh, but the flicker comes out from Kai. Kai 0799. It's going to be Mausama who has to retreat back under the turret. But look at the damage coming out from the return, forcing the Bruno underneath the turret. But they do manage to protect that mid lane turret. So turret advantage, kill advantage, and the gold lead to the side of reverse push. But Omnipotence showing us that even with all those advantages, they've still got the plays within them to try and drag this game back.
100%. The combination of the Hilda Tigreal and of the Hilda Tigreal and the Eudora might prove problematic late game.
Oh, but Choji
Ooh.
with a solo kill in the bot lane.
My Bruno, you are busy working, bro. As we'll see this first turret of the match falling to the side of reverse push, make it the second turret.
Ultra Last Insanity once more taking down the Eudora into the jungle. Reverse push, push in. Explosion coming out from the Tigreal, but there's a freezing glacier onto the Barat. Only Barat has to jump away. But it's going to be the Natan who pays the price for that engagement there. Hilda into the back line. Meanwhile, as we just take a look on the minimap, did force the Bruno back to recall.
Yeah, that was a 2-for-0 exchange. Just look at that gold lead. That's 5.2k gold lead to the side of reverse push as the Export gets the Lost Insanity onto, the Eudora as well as the, oh my word, the Hilda. But Aurora just finishing off the Hilda.
So Toji
As
on the
we see,
Bruno did start the Lord, but opted against completing it, just trying to keep his lane safe, knowing that they do have the map control at this moment in time to reverse push. So uncontested Lord taken
as the first.
as we see. We were both going to say the same thing.
So Omnipotence will need to keep these lanes unevenly pushed to keep the advantage at just with the lanes in regards. As we see CC doing damage to the healer. Oh my word, just look at all that damage that the CC is doing to the healer.
Oh, and Bruno coming in for the finish. Unstoppable. Oh, the jump comes in from Kufra. I thought it was going to land, but it was just in between everybody. As the Lord making its way through. Oh, the Tigreal with the flicker play. Is he going to push everybody back onto the turret? He catches so many people, but the follow-up not quite there. As a first push managed to survive, the shield popped. Xbox, Lost Insanity, once more decides to go back. Use just to zone away, but there's the Kufra. Titan Smash catching two. This is the follow-up there. Yes, it is this time round. It's the Bruno doing so much damage. And then just look, he was so low, he just came back, sustained everything. There's Hilda trying to get in onto somebody. Manages to shut down the Bruno. But Xbox making a pay. Oh, there's the Aurora being eaten up here. She got the passive. Oh, lovely play from Ashirimi there as he manages to flicker across the wall. Some hopscotch plays.
100%, but reverse push is bringing the pressure very early. Well, we can't say early in the match because we have gone past the 10 minutes. I mean, like, oh my word, that's a lot of pressure coming through.
Time flies when you're having fun, as they say.
100%. That Natan getting pushed back from the Kufra. That Kufra did damage on the Natan, but that lifesteal from the Natan just got him healed up very nice and easy, so he doesn't have to back off. Just clearing his lanes.
As we said, Mausama on this Kufra. We've seen him featuring it quite a bit in the tournament so far. Excellent play on the Kufra. I really do enjoy watching him play that Kufra.
he's very quality. Well, he does quality plays with his sets, and I mean his sets just sets a lot of potential for his team. As we see the engagement onto the healer from the Xborg.
Taken down, unstoppable on the Xbox, and this with 15 seconds to go for them. Enhanced Lord. As you see Xbox saying, I'm not done, I'm not going to finish, I'm going to force out more skills, causing Tigreal there, Kaio9799, to use the flicker. So no flicker on the Tigreal for the next 2 minutes. As we see Bruno just pushing in all the lanes that he possibly can. But there's the engagement. It's going to be the implosion. But the Frasian Glacier comes in here. Is there going to be the follow-up damage from the side of the first push? Yes, there is. They still have the Lost Insanity. It's going to be the Xbox into the base with that. And there we have the Bruno and the CC taking down the turret. Bruno trying to sustain through all of this here. But the Natan, he's still in there, but doesn't have that Inspire to melt everybody down. However, reverse push. They want to end this, but could that have been too premature? It's Natan with the shutdown there. Defense coming out from the side of Omnipotence. Are they going to seize this moment? Are they heading straight towards the Lord? It's just Hashirimi, who has to be able to defend this. He's going to try his best. Camping out, waiting for the opportunity.
But Omnipotence coming through with the clutch plays as the Natan got a triple kill and shutdowns, just giving him that extra gold as we saw that gold lead getting diminished.
Yeah, but there's the engagement onto the two of them. Are they going to be able to sustain through this? Can Issa Shake survive? Yes, he does. It's a double. Actually, no, it's just a double kill. If the Aurora managed to get out from there, I thought she was going to be taken down as well. So now it's the Lord and a kill on the Roma. This is looking good, promising for the side of Omnipotence. But
is this the turning tides that they needed?
Yeah, could be. But reverse push still has all the turret advantage in the world. This could be the moment where they have a bit of a comeback to Omnipotence. It all comes down to that one keyword: discipline. How are they going to maintain or manage their lanes? Are they going to try and force out a massive team fight? Maybe hopefully win the team fight and end the game. Lord being left alone to push. As Omnipotence, as we see, go for a 4-1 split. And a reverse push responds with a 1-1-3 rotation. Just trying to clear out the Lord. Sacrificing some of the tier 1 turrets. But not anything of the tier 3. Oh, there's the engagement onto the CC. Eaten up, spat out, and taken down by the Natan, who's unstoppable at this moment in time.
100%. But we just need to take note of the poll that changed. It seems like the viewers are favoring reverse push to take the W tonight. How will this play out as we see the Xborg just burning down the Hilda?
But taken down. However, they managed to... Oh, look at this. This is just chaos. This is just chaos. It's going to be the flicker coming out from the Bruno from Toji there, but they're going to have to go back to defend the Mutlet turret. I think this is people cancelling their votes and voting again. They don't want to have the spectators curse once more.
You mean the viewers curse? If you haven't noticed, every time when it comes to a certain play or speaking about a certain hero, I just shut up because I don't want to hear that spectators curse come through.
This Hilda tried to defend. The turret lock is on Bruno. He does have that immortality, but he's getting taken down so low. He still has it. The immortality is popped, but he's gonna have to retreat. There's the engagement. They managed to take down the Bruno. And it's just going to be a 2-for-0 exchange, but they did close halfway down health on the turret there. Just needed his team to create a little bit more space for him to the Bruno. Immortality and death. As you see, Omnipotence, they want to push down this mid lane, but there's the engagement by this the CC onto the Tigreal and the Natan. It is a Lord being up here. But without an the Bruno being around here, how will reverse push play this out? Ooh, Eudora taking down the Aurora. There's the kill from the Natan, but he's gonna get taken down by the Xborg. So it's a 1-for-1 exchange, but it is the Natan that has fallen. That's where the large amount of the damage was coming from for the side of Omnipotence. Could be the spell the beginning of the end for them. Will they be able to
Yeah,
have yet
especially
another
with the
epic comeback?
100% with reverse push, just having that slight advantage with the damage dealer coming into the team fights.
Oh, there's the combo plays coming out. Last insanity from Bruno. It's gonna be only the Hilda and Tigreal left alive. Bruno just critting for days with the flicker underneath the turret. Has to dive on, but the Natan, he's back. Bruno, he's not gonna be able to survive this. The Kufra comes in there, beautiful jump through, but oh, look at the Natan. He's just surviving through everything with that sustain that he has. Bruno there, being a bit too greedy, could have ended the game for his team.
100%. I just wanted to ask, was that really honestly needed to get down the Tigreal? But we see reverse push getting this enhanced Lord. Just I would have waited for the 18-minute mark, but nonetheless, reverse push getting this Lord uncontested.
They just wanted to take the opportunity while they had it.
100%. As we see, the Brunos also back up. So the next team fight will make or break the situation. Well, or the match, the first match out of this best of 5.
That is true. That is true. So Lord pushing up the mid lane. CC making sure that the top lane's pushed in. As we see both teams just congregating here in the jungle. We've got Killswitch just waiting for the opportunity to pop off that ultimate of Eudora and pick somebody off. Nice camping in there. Cyber Wolf keeping at least the lanes, one lane unevenly pushed. The Lord coming in here, nice pull from the Tigreal, keeping the Lord away from the base, but now the Lord slowly making its way in there. Tyrant's Wrath managing to catch the Issa Shake on the Natan. That was the play they were looking for. Bruno going for the kills and not turret locking because he feels that this is going to be the end. The Lord actually manages to end the game.
Remember, viewers, it's objectives that wins games and not kills. But the first match going to reverse push, so GG's well played to both teams in this first matchup. Will we be seeing respect bans coming out from this first match?
So this was, it lived up to the expectations, just as we thought it was going to be, just as it was billed to be. It was an intense back and forth, almost like a seesaw of a game. Very, very, very entertaining one.
100%. This second match is well, it seems like the second matches are always like the deciders, even though we can't call it the decider. But this is going to be interesting because the second match is always action packed.
So we see more votes coming in for the first push.
100%. Will Omnipotence be able to pull this one around and get the W here, or will reverse push take the second match as well? And off we go into the second match out of this best of 5.
So we're just waiting for, I think everybody is ready. So we're starting now. Skank, over to you. I'll be back in a second.
No problem. Thank you so much. Viewers, are you entertained by now? What do you say about that first match? What do you say as we see Cyberwolf getting the first ban? And deciding to ban? What will you ban? Show us your ban. Ban already now. Let's go. Oi. Oh. Let's ban. Oi. Oh. Let's ban. As we see, she's utilizing the 50 seconds in this tournament lobby as she bans out the Kadita. Ooh, reverse push getting rid of the Bruno. So, yeah, interesting. So, Toji will be picking up a different MM. Will he be picking up his main MM into the second match? Kaio _799 banning out the Hayabusa. So, some similar bans coming through from Omnipotence.
True love is like blood.
Good evening, Rika, and thank you for joining us in the stream tonight. It's always nice to see royalty in the chat, bro. How are you and how's it going? Oh, and then also a special shout out to everyone in the lobby. Just Cause, Angelic Fairy, Saya folks, Don, Wayne Bulliers. That's the first time seeing you in the chats. As we see Reverse Push banning out the Camilla. And I also need to give a special shout out to my girlfriend being in the chat. As we see Omnipotence banning out the Aurora and Reverse Push getting rid of that hero, meta hero, Ruby. So Omnipotence definitely respecting the Aurora from that first match.
Chivalry is dead.
SR Shake
and
picking
I
up the
will
Clint.
revive it.
Not giving Reverse Push the option to get rid of him. So Omnipotence picking up the gold lane off the bat. Viewers, what do you think of picking MM and Rome first? Oh boy, connection lost. Trying to reconnect. It seems like I'm having some network issues. Oh boy. Okay, so it's not me having network. It's not just me having network issues. Seems like it's the host. Very much interesting. So, Wei, if you look at this, don't worry. It's not just you having the network connection error message. It seems like it's all of us.
GG, they removed the tournament lobby members. And Wayne with the telecom who has one job. South African problems, guys. South African
Give me a
problems.
target.
Could this possibly be server problems from MLBB side?
Well, since we don't actually have a server, pretty likely.
Hmm. Yeah, I'm still receiving the error message, even though I'm in the main lobby. So
Well, on my side, it's crystal clear. Everything is a-okay. So let's assume that this is gonna be a-okay as we get into this matchup and into the. Well, I'm not sure what happened here. I think this is definitely some lag issues because we've got Andre 956 with a Leslie pick, following Issa with a Clint.
Does this mean we're going to go into a redraft?
Yes, it does. So, if you don't mind, just tag both captains on the WhatsApp groups. Tell them that this is going to be a redraft because of the lag issues that we most clearly are experiencing. Because we even have like a Ashirimi picking up the Benedetta, and I was like, interesting. Was mid lane previously.
Well, even though, if you look at reverse push composition, right? There's an XP laner, there's a Roman, there's a mid laner. They should be set. I mean, unless Omnipotence wants to play the Leslie and well, maybe try her out in the jungle or utilize her as a roam.
There's nowhere for the
Yeah,
ego
as
to
we see
hide.
Cyfolk saying 2 meta. Maybe it could be a new one.
Well, then if then we change it there, right? We can they can always use the Clint in the gold lane, the Leslie in the XP lane, the Povius as a jungler or a roamer. Who knows? It's however, whichever, whatever way. But this is definitely going to be a redraft. So it doesn't matter how much we troll this lobby or drafting at this point of stage, as we see Super Zahiri going for the Alucard.
In their blood. The light belongs to the righteous.
Yeah, we do have these problems. Cyberwolf getting to pick the Matilda. That would have been nice to see. Okay, switching it up for the Belleric. As we see kill switch with the last pick is for the side of Omnipotence, but it just going and locking onto a mage there doesn't really. They know. I think they know it doesn't really matter what you pick.
100%. So this best out of 5 is definitely going into the late night show. Toji, just pick a hero so that we can go through, please, so that we can redraft and get the second round up and running.
So at least if one team knows that they need to surrender, I'm not sure if Reverse Push read the messages, but
Yeah, Hashirimi did respond to the messages on the group chat, so they do know that they need to redraft. No, but we are getting trolled. That's all it is.
I see lots of prey.
so well, what I'm gonna do is while the game starts, so obviously we'll be waiting for the surrender. I'm just gonna go ahead and mess around with what Rico was talking about, the camera angles, and just see, because I haven't actually tried this out before. The tournament lobby is as new to you as it is to me.
Rika, I am not 100% sure if the players do know that. So I'll just type it out once we go into the lobby again, and then let's see what happens. Yeah, sorry, folks. There is no rendering problems at this point of time. But yeah, I hope both teams are going to have fun in the second match. So just to reiterate, the reverse push took the W in the first match. So yeah, oh, off the bat, that is nice. We don't even need to wait a minute for the teams to concede. So that meant you didn't get to play with the camera angles.
And Mouse Armor picking up the MVP.
For what reason? Only John will know why they gave the Kufra the MVP. They didn't even get out of the base. But yeah, the polls like changing so much at this point of stage. So reverse push, well, the viewers are favoring reverse push to take the W by 68%. Before the match even started, right? A reverse push went in as the underdogs, but just as the first match played out, it seems like the viewers decided not to. Well, they decided to cancel their votes and vote for reverse push. So Omnipotence at this point stage is the in-game underdogs. All right, okay, then let's go. Second match on the white.
So we're just waiting for the buttons as we see them all busy chatting to each other Yeah, it is going to be a redraft. Let me just state that. Okay, they started already. So it will be a complete redraft for both teams.
So reverse push will definitely ban out the Clint. I'm calling it. I'm calling it. They saw SR Shake's plan. Oh, never mind. They're going with the ban on the Bruno once again.
Yeah. Bruno, as we know, getting picked quite a lot in the MPL. Uh, definitely back in the meta with the Malefic gun. And we got to see how devastating a Bruno can be in the previous match.
Yeah, 100%. But Omnipotence sticking with their drafts that their bans that they had in the previous draft.
Yeah. Well, I'm assuming that they think.
True love
I think
is
that
like
they
blood.
feel like that's the best options for them at the moment to get rid of the Kadita and Hayabusa. And you see the Camilla ban coming out once more from the side of the first push. There's Aurora being removed from the equation, so not going to feature as was seen by Hashirimi in the previous game.
Yeah, this is definitely not a redraft at this point of stage. It's exactly identically the same to the previous round. So B612 picking up the Terizla and Mao Sama picking up his Kufra.
So that's the front line sorted out for the side of reverse push. But this does afford Omnipotence the opportunity to see, okay, this is the front line, which means it's only going to be the squishies at the back still left. Kill switch this time picking up the Vexana. This is going to be good to deal with the front line. Kaio 799 looks like he wants to lock down the Phobius to deal with the Terizla in the XP lane.
Is going to be the battle of the smashers. So viewers, whilst we wait for Gaio_799 to decide on the Povius, please hit that like, share and subscribe button. We do appreciate your support as Gaio_799 picks up the Povius. Hashirimi with the next pick. What will he take to face against the Vexana?
Based on his the picks so far, I'm thinking he's gonna go for something with a little bit of CC, possibly.
Do you think he might pick up the Zushin? Would the Zushin be a good pick for Hashirimi?
Well, it would eliminate the potential Baratzo friend picks coming in. But looks like he's gonna go for the Veil. As I was saying, they needed something with a bit of CC. So they do have two very big AoE CCs coming in from the Terizla and the Veil.
You should be ashamed for not trusting yourself.
Okay, that's an interesting ban, Theodora, since the mage has already been picked up by the side of Omnipotence.
That was pretty much a waste of a ban, in my opinion.
Yes, most definitely. It's not like we were going to see Theodora on the
Andre 956 Duff deciding on his pick. What will he jungle for us now? He had the barrage. Will he pick up the Fred?
Sir, what's your command?
Ooh, never mind. Banning out the Fanny from the side of Omnipotence. Toji with a final ban.
side of reverse push. Bright asking how he can get into the WhatsApp group. Bright, we'll have to talk to you about that maybe after the stream. I'll probably just in this video, if you come back to it, if you just maybe save the video, in the comment section I will pin the WhatsApp link, so you can just click on it and join.
Or if he's got a quick pen and to write down 0720940729, There you go. That's how you can just send that number a message, and you can get into the lobby. Well, the WhatsApp group very quick. As Toji picks up the Natan this time around. Cyber, why you will definitely love this pick because you say this is a hero that is very slept on as well. Will she be picking up the Matilda?
Yeah, it's but then will we get to see the alpha coming into play here? Matilda Alpha is a very strong combo. Cyfolk already calling it, saying Alpha versus a Roger. Could possibly be.
Let's see. So, folks, would you be as talented as Way to see the future?
On the way.
Never mind, as it seems like Andre 956 Def picks up his barrage one more time. And, well, the junglers not straining from what they had in the first match, as Super Zahidi picks up the X-Borg. So we will be seeing the Daytona Blast as well as the last insanity in the jungles. Oh my, oh my, oh my. We have a both sides with full skins. So there is no hero left out without a skin.
Lots of collector skins there.
100%. Is it might it be that the tournament lobby provides all the skins for free?
Possibly be. But then why would they go for the elite Matilda skin?
I don't know. I don't know. I just needed to ask the question. I needed to know.
5 seconds till the enemy reaches the battlefield.
Okay, so let's try this camera angle out.
I can get the camera angle on my phone. Oh, that's nice. Very interesting. But
Let's see.
wait,
Ooh, this looks very nice.
it does, right?
Yeah, right. I'm sorry if I'm just playing around with the camera angles. I'll get us back to normal and get to the commentary. Okay, so Rika could us confirm that you can't use any one of the skins in the tournament lobby, but they often for a couple of elites to go. Anyway, as we get back into this matchup here, both teams are rotating towards the gold as per usual. Debbie Soul, they're also agreeing. All the skins are available.
So thank you for getting me on the need to know basis. Thank you, viewers, for answering my question. I really do appreciate it.
So far, a little bit more conservative in play this time round from both teams. It's just sticking to the river here, just getting a lot of poke damage out. But Super Zadie once more clearing the jungle a little bit faster than the Barats. It is the Barats against the Xbox once more there. We see the rotation towards Toji on the Natan. They're going to engage it. The Barats wanted to charge in, but Toji manages to get away. There's the charge in from the Kufra. Lands onto 2, but there's nobody really to follow up. But the Veil comes in. Hashirimi once more picking up first blood for the side of reverse push. So engaging. So the turtle goes to the side of reverse push. It's Xbox taking it down quite quickly while all the action is happening there on the top lane. Terizla gets engaged upon by the Phoveus, but so far, again, very similar start to what we saw in the previous match. This time round, however, reverse push establishing a little bit more of a gold lead. But if we take a look. It's Toji, already level 5, whereas Issa Shake on the Clint, still stuck on the level 4. So with that first blood there, forcing back the Clint to have to recall, Natan, and that's not what you want to see with this Natan. It's going to be the Eternal Guard coming out from Kill Switch, but off the mark there. But Xbox comes in, just zoning everybody away as they keep their marksmen safe to reverse push Omnipotence. It's going to be the Matilda, just checking what's happening there. But Andre did 956, almost getting a pick off in the mid lane onto the Veil.
100%. But that Vexana stun can be so pesky at times, as we see the last Insanity gets committed onto the Matilda.
Zone lands in, the Phoveus comes in, jumping up and down. It's going to be Mausama who manages to escape as reverse push pick up yet another kill. Now 3-0 in terms of kills, so establishing quite a bit of dominance here, building up a 1.4k gold lead at this early stage. 1.5 make that at this the 4-minute mark, which is based on the draft that Omnipotence has. It's not really what you want to have to deal with. So Circling Eagle comes out from the Matilda onto the Veil, knocks him up there, manages to get the kill to Cyber, and hops out of danger, out of harm's way. And that was a lovely kill to pick up just as it's time for the turtle. But as I was saying, Omnipotence don't really want side of reverse push to be snowballing, especially since they have an early game composition. So Barat's not at full stacks here, but they see the last Insanity coming out from the Xbox. He manages to land the Retribution. So a beautiful play coming in from him there. So the faster fingers on the Retribution there by Super Zadie.
That is the big word that starts with a D that Way loves. That is called discipline.
Yeah, that did not sound very right, but we will leave Scarpscare go because it's kind of late and you might be sleepy. So, as we see now, it's going to be, looks like it's the full wraparound here on the Clint. Issa Shake realizing that, okay, wait a minute here, they've got me cornered, I've got to get back to that bush, the bush that keeps me safe in between the two turrets. Oh, engagement onto the Barat. Beautiful combination play coming out from the Xbox Kufra and the Veil. Veil setting that up with the knock up from his second skill.
100%. The Terizla is cutting the lane here, just trying to get that pressure pushed into the bot lane.
Nice vision being provided by the Kufra so far, but as things stand, it's going to be a bit of a difficult mountain to climb for the side of Omnipotence. As we see, the last Insanity once more into the backline, his penalty zone, catching out the Vexana. But there's the follow-up from the Barats, managing to pick up the Kufra, but Kufra had that flicker, manages to get to safety. Circling Eagle from the Matilda onto the Xbox, but getting poked down. But here's Gaio799 on the Phoveus. Terizla has to escape from all the attentions being dealt him with the Barats, but there's Kufra with a jump in once more, and Veil picks up yet another kill. So engage, disengage, very nice, as you said, Skankel. Discipline being shown from the side of reverse push as they establish quite a bit of dominance so far. It's going to be a 5k gold lead. Well, there's an engagement, but this time onto the Phoveus. Phoveus is not somebody you really want to engage on, as you can see, Super Mario style, taking out the Kufra. But he's going to be taken down in response. Penalty zone does land. It was the rotation coming across from the Natan, managing to pick up the kill onto the Phoveus. As we will see very soon, the gold that Natan has at this moment in time, slightly higher than everybody, or actually a bit higher than everybody else. So he's coming online quite soon. He's already picked up 2 of his core items here. The Stalin Scythe. Not so sure if I would really call that a core item, but it's going to give him a large amount of burst potential.
100%. The Toji is doing a lot of hard work with his Natan. With that previous engagement where the turtle spawned up, he utilized the As we see the engagement, the Vexana getting taken down by the Veil. However, just let me just finish that sentence. He utilized that opportunity when the Clint rotated to the mid to take down the first tier 1 turret for the side of reverse push.
Yeah. So now we've got the Xbox frontlining, gets the last insanity off there. Matilda has to commit that circling eagle to get out of harm's way. I don't want to deal with the true damage that comes out from that lost insanity as the mid lane turret has been taken down. Nice play there from the Xbox frontlining and zoning away the damage dealers for Omnipotence so that his team could focus down and take the mid lane turret and now establish map control. But here's the engagement once more into the Vexana. Kill switch, not having the best of times in this game, being hunted down left, right, and center. But here's the engagement to the Phoveus under the turret. They do take the turret down. They manage to get the Cyberwolf on the Matilda as well as the Phoveus, just as he was jumping up and down.
Ooh.
It's another turret with, as we can see, Scrubs Gecko. 1, 2, 0 seconds, and it's time for the Lord.
Yeah, the Veil was holding his own against the Barats, getting the Barats down to half health with 2 set combinations. As we'll see, will this be an uncontested first Lord to the side of reverse push? As they are not giving the Matilda the capacity to give the team the vision or the opening to get in to contest that Lord. As we see, Toji takes the first Lord of the match for the side of reverse push.
So some very interesting information being supplied. Oh yeah, but never mind. There's the engagement here. It's good. Well, I can't even say what it is. It's everything. Everything is committed all at once. And it's going to be just the kill switch once more on the Vexana who's taken down. So yeah, some very interesting information being supplied in the chat by both Rika and Sai folks there. So Rika saying that Stallion Scythe is 100% a core item on Natan, and Sai folks are adding on that the clone procs the true damage as well, as long as you stay close to the clone. So for those of you who wanted some expert opinions on certain information about certain heroes and how you play the Natan, since it is getting back into the meta once again, well, now you know. And if you're interested in doing this, we've been, maybe you guys in the chat can convince Rika to take off from work on the 11th of December. So he can host a sort of, I would say, similar to a podcast style. It's going to be the pre-match show for the MSA. We're going to be getting a lot of exciting players, and there's a lot of content. I don't want to reveal too much about what's happening over there, but hopefully we can get Rika to host that for us. I'm putting him under pressure on the live stream.
How can Rika say no if it's being broadcast live? As we see, the Veil and Kufra gets the pick-off kill on the Vexana. Kill switch not having a pleasant time on the Vexana tonight.
Is that all? Oh, but the knockback from the Barats there. Phoveus is into the backline. They do manage to take down Super Zadie on that Xbox, but Kaio799 also falls in exchange. But there's still quite some time before the next major objective, which will be the Lord. As we can see, it's still another minute to go. The recall spams coming out from reverse push.
100%. The reverse push having the 10k gold lead just before the 12-minute mark. Ooh, Toad's doing so much damage.
Circling Eagle does come out from the Matilda there, takes Toji quite low on the Natan, but he gets out of harm's way, manages to reposition himself just in time. So still alive, will heal himself back up using the minion wave. So the control of the game so far. So folks, this is a best of 5, so there's still one more game or 2 more games to go after this, depending on how this turns out. But I was saying like 1 game to go, because the way reverse push are playing at this moment in time, it's really difficult to see how Omnipotence are going to be able to make a way to come back in this. I'm not saying that it cannot happen, as we did get to see the defense coming out from them in the first game, but let's wait and get to see what's happening here. So Natan is just going to be melting this Lord with the team zoning Omnipotence away. It's just that was just taken down in seconds. Now it all comes down to
defense and evening out the lanes.
oh, there's the engagement. It's going to be Tidal starts catching 5. They said the follow-up, yes, Vale landing with the ultimate. They managed to take down 2. Could this be the end? Could this spell the end for Omnipotence? They've only got actually 3 taken down. It's only 2 left alive to defend, but the Lord is only spawned now. It will give these players time to respawn, hopefully get a defense mounted, but it looks like the first push, they want to push down this mid lane. Clint here trying his best to clear the waves. As we see this mid lane turret being melted down. Oof, almost taken down Natan there, just trying to get a couple of hits in there. But this top lane turret, definitely with the Lord charging up here, it's going to be an engagement onto the Matilda. It's the last insanity into the backline with a penalty zone follow-up. They manage to take down the Barats. The Lord is in the base. Can they get the turret lock going? But it's going to be the Matilda with a circling eagle, trying her best to zone everybody away. Getting the defense coming out once more. The first push quite low. Did manage to take down the Barats, but Omnipotence defending as if their lives depended on it, which I suppose it does.
100%, but reverse push is suffocating Omnipotence at this point of stage.
The engagement here by the Mutan, he's dealing so much damage, does still have that immortality. He's just sustaining through all of this. They managed to take down 2, but Hashirimi did fall there on the Veil throughout that engagement. As they want to try and create the space. Oh, Andre 956 there on the Barat saw his opportunity to try to get to the Natan, but there's Cyber Wolf on the Matilda, but it gets zoned away by the Kufra, just allowing the Natan to either go back to base and heal up, or just heal back up with the lifesteal that he has. Oh, there's the engagement once more, pops that ultimate, getting a lot of damage done is the Natan. Xborg wants to engage onto the Barats, but Barats are managing to get to safety with the help of the second skill from
100%. I feel that a reverse push had the option to end the match a few plays ago if they just focused on the Nexus, but nonetheless they want to take us into a bit of extra time. It seems like they want to give Omnipotence the opportunity to come back.
Well, it is 10 seconds to the next Lord, enhanced Lord, as we know. So this one now, but they do have, if you consider it right, with the Vexana and the Clint, they do have quite a bit of wave clear, and the Barats as well. They do have quite a bit of wave clear for the side of Omnipotence. So if the lanes are not pushed in as they should be, might be difficult for them to end. And as we know, the roamers for the side of Omnipotence have been doing, in terms of the defense, have been doing quite a good job in pulling the Lord to either the left or right side, just to create that bit of space so that they can clear the waves.
100%. As we see the Lord spawning up and running down the mid lane. Well, storming down the mid lane. We can't say he's running. It's, doesn't have legs, does it?
No, it's floating its way. So the Lord making its way down the mid lane, as we see Super Zadie trying to get the bot lane pushed in. The waves are pushed in quite nicely. Last Insanity comes out by the Xborg. It's going to be the penalty zone as well, but the Lord is hitting the base here. Yeah, are we going to see this the Nexus fall here? It's just one more hit. Yes, it is. It's taken down. So this time round, first push, getting the Nexus locked onto and taking the games or the series 2-0 so far. But 2-0 does not mean that the fat lady has sung and that the game is all over. Omnipotence do have a chance to come back in this next match. Will they be able to take this into a 4th game, maybe even a 5th, or will reverse push just go for a clean sweep, taking the series 3-0 and marching their way into the finals to face Madagascar?
The finals, that would be very interesting. So Yeah, but nonetheless, just that Natan did so much work as well as the Veil. But yeah, GG's well played to both teams.
Yeah, very exciting so far, as it has been throughout the course of the MLMA. And for those of you still tuning in to watch with us, these are clearly Scarpskinkle the Night Owls.
100%. So, you Night Owls, please press that like, share, and subscribe button. Let's see if we can't get more Night Owls to join you. And if you were wondering, that's my girlfriend bringing the puppy close to me. Yeah.
Let me just get a glass of water very quickly as we wait for both teams to ready up, and they have. And into the drafting phase we go. I will be back with you shortly.
100%, as Hashirimi will get the first ban in this third match. As they don't wait, they ban out the Camilla right off the bat. So, no Curse Blood coming in for this third match. Cyberwolf banning out the Kufra, finally giving Mao-sama the respect that he needed on that Kufra. So definitely a respect ban. Reverse Push responds with banning out the Ruby. Sorry guys, I am enjoying myself as per usual. But yes, hi folks, I do need to agree that the irony and reverse push, it does speak tons of volumes. But reverse push, nonetheless, were a very strong team in this academy. They only had one defeat. Yeah, and that was to Madagascar, nonetheless. But regardless, Omnipotence bans out the Bruno, and reverse push responds by banning out the Eudora. And not waiting, getting rid of the Kadita. So Omnipotence don't like the backline engagements. So yeah, but let's see if they went to the drawing board and get a return W in this third match. But at this current point of stage, the way how reverse push was playing tonight, we are not going to reach 4 matches, but I might be wrong. Yeah, bro, I do have to agree with you. Omnipotence banning out the Bruno was crazy. I would have thought that Issa Sheikh would try to pick up the Clint first. But yeah, Doji at this point of stage just proving to be a bit too much for him in the gold lane. As we see Andre 956 differential picking up the X-Borg, removing it from Super Zaidi. Doji picking up it seems to be the face of MLBB. As we know, this is Layla. No need for introductions for this hero. This is any beginner players like a wet dream, if I can state it like that. Oh, never mind. Doji trolling us there for a moment. Seems like he will be picking up the Harith. Ooh, the Harith is actually a very good pick against the Clint in the gold lane. As we see Hashirimi picking up the Vexana. Will Kaio _799 pick up the Mincetar? I have to say both of you guys in the chat are very informative and very fun to talk to. Let's get those hearts out there. Boom, 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 boom. So, Kill Switch coming on with the, let's call it the 7th ban in the lobby. But the 4th ban to the side of Omnipotence. Gaan jy letterlik nou al die pappies op die bed hou?
Sir, what's your command?
Ooh, Omnipotence, getting rid of the fanny. But this still leaves Super Zaidi with the options of picking up the Ling as well as the Hayabusa is still open as he bans out the Angela. So, yeah, Cyberwolf, what will you... Oh, never mind, getting rid of the Hayabusa. So it's the Ling in favor for this set composition to jump into the back lines. I would also like to see a Halkid. But yeah, let's see what happens. There's only one person that can play Halkid very brilliantly, and that man is in the chat with us tonight. Do I sound like a fanboy? Do I? Do I? As we see, Killswitch picking up the Aurora. Mao Sama seems like we'll be going with the Atlas now. If he can get that Fatal Links landed. Oh, never mind, this guy is trolling me. I just need to be patient.
My mission is to protect lives.
I think Mr. Weak left at this point of stage. Super Zahidi picking up the Yin and Mao Sama deciding on the Hylos. Wolf, how will you respond? Are you going to give the Matilda one more try?
Tilda here could work with the Xbox. But Super Sadie with the Yin pick, we haven't featured Yin in the tournament at all.
Nope, this is our first time. So, Demi Soul Music, if you were wondering, the person that just spoke before me, that is Wylander. And me, myself, and I am Scarp Skenkel, the sheep with a no bleep, as Cyberwolf picks up the Lolita.
I will protect you.
Rika, I was actually referring to you, but yeah, it's each and everyone to their own, eh? That is luckily why opinions, are so unique. Everyone is entitled to their own opinions.
Okay, I missed that whole bit of the conversation, so anyway. what I'm just excited to do right now is click on the camera angles. So if you would all excuse me while I have a bit of fun.
Oh, definitely do enjoy yourself, bro. Do enjoy yourself. So yeah, no, there was just a quick conversation regarding the Halkid. I mentioned that I would like to see the Halkid in this lineup for the side of reverse push, but Super Zaidi chose to go with the Yin. And yeah, I just gave Rika some praise there, but it seems like he is going the humble route tonight. So, Rika, we did not see your answer. So, is that a definite yes? Because you cannot say no to the side of the viewers when asked to have your podcast streamed on the 11th of December. And sire folks, yes, this is a reformed Omnipotence team.
Oh, this is so nice.
I'm waiting to see what you've been doing there on YouTube.
We can even do it in the mid lane. Oh, this is awesome. Okay, but I'll switch back to the normal camera angle now.
You can actually jump to that when the teams are in the Nexus fight, while focusing on the Nexus or focusing on the Lord or Turtle. That could be a very interesting lay of the land. But without further ado, I'm very interested to see how this Harith versus Clint is going to go down in the gold lane.
Yeah, ESI folks, you're never too old to learn. As you know, as old as I am, you gotta learn things sometime. But It seemed like there was a little bit of a jungle invade there. Ooh, engagement onto the Lolita as Yin. I think that was a bit of overkill there from Super Zadie, taking her into the another realm and deciding to end Lolita's life.
Just at that moment. So, Wei and viewers, Rika said yes, he will be doing the podcast stream. So there is no no's from him, no excuses. He's going to be running.
Oh, there's a poke damage coming out there onto the Hylas. Mausama has to retreat. So we're seeing no Kufra for Mausama there. We're seeing a lot of damage. Has to pop the Revitalize. The invade coming out. There's going to be the last Insanity, but he manages to escape the attentions. However, there's the Yin. I wonder if we can actually click on his... Oh, that was kind of quick. Just wanted to see how that was going in that world of Yins. The engagement once more to Rizla, dropping the hammer with a flicker penalty zone onto the Lolita Cyber Wolf, taking the long train ride back to the base. Or as they say in Dota, the long ride to Shanghai.
At this point of stage, it's a kill a minute as Reverse Push takes the first turtle of this match.
Establishing a very, very dominant gold lead at this moment. It is a 1k gold lead going into the 3rd minute of the game. Kill sitting at 3-0, but I'm actually quite interested to see how the Clint is faring up against the Harith here in the gold lane. Maybe you the viewers can tell me, what do you think about that matchup? Who comes out on top? Will it be the Clint? Will it be the Harith?
Ooh.
Once more Cyberwolf being engaged upon, but has the mobility with that mini dash. Golden pathway comes out by the Hylos, but then the Yin manages to take somebody into the world. It's the Lolita who gets taken down, and it's gonna be another kill onto the Aurora. Passive and all taken out here. Harith just dancing around. His ultimate, I forget the name of his ultimate. I'll have to check it after the game, unfortunately.
But Yin at this point in the stage is getting fed very early on. And one doesn't like a fed Yin. Well, to play against a fed Yin early on.
Yeah, that is true. Yin is a bit of a snowball hero. Once he gets those pickoffs, he's just going to be snowballing through the course of the game. But as I was saying, right, as Skopskinkel always tells me, old people can't multitask, so we can't always go and check things like the names of ultimates and stuff as well while I'm casting.
Viewers, I don't know what he's going on about. He's just bringing in stories here.
Ooh, once more the Yin goes in to take somebody. There's some folks saying that the Harith is good picks against the likes of Moskov, Clint, and Bruno, and we are seeing the Harith prove to be quite dominating, but here we see the continuation of the fight. Yin on a monster kill at this moment in time. 7-0 to the side of Reverse Push. It seems that after the first game, Omnipotence a bit deflated by the looks of it, Skopskinkel.
Deflated. You say it like they were a balloon. But yeah, it just seems like Omnipotence didn't have any answers, and the SR Shake not having a very pleasant time against the Toji, as we see the Yin get yet again another kill. So Yin going for 7 for 0 for 0.
7 out of the 8 kills all on the Yin. He's just seizing any opportunity he can to get a pick off.
So yes, Fox, we have to agree with you. Well, I have to agree with you. Reverse Push having the W in the draft.
So as things stand, there's the X-Ball, gets the last Insanity off onto Shirimi, but Shirimi manages to escape the attentions. There's Eternal Guard, and the Freezing Glacier comes out with the penalty zone as well. They manage to take down one, but it's going to be the Ashrivi with the, Super Zadie with the Yin with yet another recall spam as he gets the kill. The mid lane being pushed in, but there's the Harrod and they get another pick. It's going to be a 3-for-0 exchange. The first turret of the game does get taken down by the side of reverse push. This time around, they're going for the push and taking as many turrets as they can in the early game, just continuing with the dominance that they've been showing so far. It's a 4K gold lead to them.
I'm gonna say something that you haven't said in a long time. In the meanwhile, the Vexana was holding her own against two heroes in the mid lane, not taking a lot of damage.
Freezing Glacier comes out, but the Revitalize from the high loss there, keeping his team safe. But there's the Harrod. He's into the back line there, dancing around penalty zone where the flicker comes out. It's the mid lane turret still standing. Yin once more locking onto Issa Shake. He wants to continue this fight. He's underneath the turret, diving in all. Is he gonna fall? Oh, the Terizla comes in to take that final turret hit that was gonna end Yin's life.
Quality plays coming through from reverse push, as they will get the third and final turtle uncontested.
Yeah, with a 14-1 scoreline and an almost 7k gold lead, just about a 7k gold lead going to their side. Reverse push look to try to close this out 3-0.
Will they be able to do it in a speedy fashion with this next Lord that spawns through, as the Harith gets a double kill on the Clint as well as the X-Borg. Harith having such a splendid time. Koji just being quite a menace in all three matches. So if reverse push needs to take this, I am putting Toji up for the nomination of man of the match of the evening.
Yin once again with a pick off there. Toji, they're going in 2v1 and getting the double kill as we see the pick off onto the Lolita as well as the kill switch on the Aurora. I agree with you, folks. There, I was also quite perplexed, I would say, by the Lolita pick. There wasn't really anything for her to deflect with that second skill, so I wasn't sure why that pick came through, but it did. And as we can see, reverse push taking full advantage of that fact.
As we see, reverse push starts with a suffocation by removing all the jungle from Omnipotence's side.
So Flicker does come out by Kaio there. He's gonna get a bit of poke. He's got the sustain. Doesn't have the King's Calling to land, however. That could have been devastating to the Yin and a shutdown kill there. But oh, there's the engagement once more onto the X-Borg. There's a lot of poke damage coming out now by the X-Borg. The golden pathway used to retreat out of harm's way, but that created just enough pressure on the top lane to create the space necessary for his team to take this Lord uncontested, as we see the Harith and Yin and Vexana just melting down that Lord as it's more recall spams by the Terizla on the top lane.
%. Reverse push, getting the 10k gold lead just after the 10-minute mark in this match.
Yeah, that's quite a dominant gold lead. There's Yin once again sucking in Issa Shake into that world of his, continuing the fight. Freezing Glacier does come out, but there's Harold jumping around Lolita with the Numenon Blast, but does not connect onto anybody, as the whole of... you know what? I know we had a huge discussion about it, but I think this recall spam by the Terizla may be the most toxic one in the game. Once again, Lolita is taken down. The Lord pushing in through the mid lane. There's only 3 left alive to defend. as it looks like the last insanity being committed by the Xbox wants to try and hopefully try and get some defense, but Yin once again with the kill. Lord hammering onto the base. This could be the end, and it is. Robust push. Taking this 3-0 and storming their way into the grand finals of the MLMA, the Mobile Legends Masters Academy tournament, and that will be taking place on Sunday, which is a best of 7. However, I would say well played. GG's to both teams. Omnipotence did put up quite a fight, especially in the first game, where they really did give it a go. However, this push proving to be the stronger of the two teams and taking this series 3-0.
100%. So this would make a very interesting and most definitely one hell of a cracker of a finals in the MLMA, which we will be featuring on Sunday night. But without further ado, guys and ladies, this weekend is also our Call of Duty mobile tournament, with the tournament starting at Saturday night and the finals being on Sunday evening. So please join us there. It's definitely going to be fun, and the finals is going to be awesome in the MLMA Academy. Who will take the Academy Cup?
Would it be Madagascar? Would it be Reverse Push? Tune into to 800 Gaming on Sunday to see what's happening. But just as a side note, just to reiterate what Skarpskenko was saying, for those of you Call of Duty mobile fans out there, we will be featuring a Call of Duty mobile tournament that will be taking place across Saturday and Sunday. So there's going to be quite a lot of streams for you on the weekend if you are interested, and I hope you are. I mean, us gamers, we like to play pretty much most games, and Call of Duty is one of the more popular games globally speaking. So if you are interested in that first person shooter and you want to see some action, some South African players getting an opportunity to showcase themselves live here on the internet, on YouTube, here on Waylander Gaming, please tune in on the weekend. We'll have further details posted up later, but thank you guys for sticking around and watching this game all the way to the end. I know it's quite late for a weekday. We did finish at, 20-11. So thank you for watching this with us. It was a pleasure having you here. Also, Skarpskenko, I'll say this much about our audience. They are very knowledgeable about the game.
100%, bro. 100%.
But once again, thank you for tuning in to watch with us. But from myself, Waylander, and Skarpskenko, this is going to be goodbye